How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com, coming at you on Friday, January the 28th, as we get this video to you every day, roughly around this time. I have your free pick winner in just a second today. Today we're going to give it to you on San Jose State and New Mexico in just a second. Also talk to you about several other games here. Nice free pick winner yesterday. We gave you Ohio State over Minnesota. I think that makes back-to-back free pick winners, and we're on a 8-2 run with free picks, and 35-18, so pretty good there. Hopefully we'll try to hit some a free pick winner for you today. And hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 18 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 52 years, sort of the OGs of this industry. And, yep. And our best selections are over at DocSports.com, and those are under Indian Cowboy, and then we also have some other great handicappers there, so be sure to check them out. In addition to that, we do a YouTube premium video every day with 2 extra thoughts, and we typically do a live show. We will do, if everything goes correctly, we will do a live show at, I believe, 5 p.m. Eastern today, so looking forward to that. And we'll talk about the football. I mean, there's only 2 games to talk about. And then we'll also talk to you about any NBA and college games that you want to talk about today at 5 o'clock. And then including selections tomorrow as well. I'm pretty sure on YouTube Premium we're going to give out the entire card. So jump on YouTube Premium. In fact, I think going forward, typically on Fridays, we might just, thank God it's Friday, TGIF, we might give the card on Fridays going forward. We'll have to decide either on YouTube Premium, either on Fridays or on Thursdays. We might actually give, as long as one day out of the week, we'll give the premium card. And I think it's probably going to be Fridays. Could be on, normally we try to do a live show on Wednesday night, but we don't know what the card is going to be on Thursday. It could be on Thursday, but Thursday is typically a football day. So yeah, either on Thursday or Friday, we'll give you the card, which is like worth $60, NBA and college basketball, and it's just $20 a month. So needless to say, YouTube Premium people get hooked up pretty well. And we do 2 extra selections a day on the YouTube Premium video, plus we do a live show. So you're getting 100 extra selections. That's not including the premium selections, which we give for free, which is, we give at least 2 a week of free on that as well. So pretty phenomenal stuff. So be sure to jump on that. And then the final thing we do is we do our daily free pick video here, which is our free picks and leans here every single day, which is what you're watching right now. Be sure to check out our Twitter if you want even more content. Has our latest trends on late night ball games, our consensus report on what side the public is on, and we also have our very funny poems and our trivia questions of the day, which people enjoy. What do we have on tap today? Well, we have our a 5-unit college basketball selection, which I believe will hit tonight at 11 o'clock. And we also have a good NBA selection today. And how did we do yesterday? Well, in college basketball, we hit the 5-unit selection yesterday on the USC under, Southern Cal under, and then we went 1-1. We missed Cal in college basketball. In the NBA, we missed it. We took the Lakers, but the injury for LeBron was announced late, which of course happens these days, which is very frustrating. But regardless, we're on an 8-3 run in the NBA, which we're very excited about. Winning season in the NBA. NBA in general is sitting at about plus 2,800, which is pretty good. NFL, obviously a 7-unit selection is out now and a 3-unit selection. 2021 NFL has been fantastic. 58% for plus 63.45. In the NHL, we're 63-47 for about plus 3,300. So winning NHL season, in fact, back-to-back winning NHL seasons, winning NFL season, winning NBA season. And now we're trying to get on a run in college basketball as well. So hopefully we'll try to do that. Just 1 college basketball, 1 NBA selection today. And as far as the horse racing is concerned, Pegasus World Cup is on Saturday. So, and then the MMA card, it will come out soon for the next MMA. So there's your football, college basketball, NBA, NHL sort of update. And again, we're going to do a live show at 5 Eastern today, so be sure to jump on that show. And one day out of the week, usually a Thursday or a Friday, we give the entire card for free. So obviously, that'll be today, and we'll give that entire card for free today. So, all right. And I'll mention on YouTube Premium as well, and which will be out in 5 minutes. And I'll also mention it to you on our on the live show as well. All right, so for your free play today, why don't we go with the sorry for the promo today. Just wanted to give an update there. Why don't we go with the over between San Jose State and New Mexico? So originally I had leaned on New Mexico here, and that was going to be the premium selection. I do think New Mexico wins, and it could be by a wide margin. But I'll take the over as the free play here, hopefully for a 9-2 free pick run. The over 146. So the thing is, here you have a 7-11 team and a 7-13 team, and San Jose State has lost 6 in a row. They're 0-6 in conference play and have not won a game. Tim Miles is the coach of this team, and he used to coach Nebraska, if you remember, and he took a 5-win team and made him into a 7-win team so far. New Mexico is playing quite hard, coached by Richard Pitino, the son of Rick Pitino, and the coach who used to coach Minnesota. And New Mexico's 0-7 in conference play, but they've had a ton of close losses. And the losses that New Mexico have had are very different from the losses that San Jose State has had, right? New Mexico has lost to Fresno State, a top 60 team by 5, lost to Wyoming, a top 60 team by 2, lost to Colorado State by 6 on the road, who's a top 40 team, lost to Boise State by 8. I'm telling you, man, New Mexico is going to be really good next year. And you give Pitino just 2 years, and he's going to turn things around. And on his first year, he's already started to turn things around. They were tight against Colorado and UAB. Though they have not won a conference game, they've been playing really well. They're top 30 in turnover margin as well. They don't turn the ball over. He's going to get plenty of transfers to come in. The only thing, I do think they're going to rout San Jose State, but the only issue is San Jose State sort of hung in against UNLV, only lost by 8. So that kind of worried me. And they sort of hung in there in their game against, which game was that? Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, against Stanford, and only lost by 14. I think after scoring 53 points against Air Force, which is a terrible loss, they should have won that game. I think they're going to bounce back offensively. And, of course, I think that you have a New Mexico team that's going to shoot well today because they're going to bust out today because they're finally getting a defense that's very weak after facing 7 really good teams, roughly. So I like the over today, over 146 between San Jose State and New Mexico. The public thinks it's going to go under. I believe they are wrong. I believe it's going to go over. So that's your free play. I also like the Pelicans plus the 4 against the Nuggets today. 26-21 team versus an 18-29 team here. Denver won 6-6 in overtime last time. They have Milwaukee on deck on this road trip, so they could be looking ahead. No Ingram, but Graham is likely to play, and that's important because he gives you about 20 points a game, and then Hart is not going to play, but they lose about 15 points per game there. But this game is sandwiched in between. The problem for the Nuggets is that this game is sandwiched in between the game against Milwaukee, right? So you have a Denver team that comes off of a nice win. Now this game is sandwiched in between here. And, keep in mind that the Pelicans are playing pretty hard. They beat Golden State, they beat Minnesota, they beat New York, Indiana lately. There's no Ingram though, but they didn't have Ingram against Philadelphia going into the fourth quarter against Philly, and they were tied against Philadelphia. It was a very good team. So I'll take the points here. I like the Pelicans plus the 4 or 4.5. I like the Orlando Magic minus a 3.5 today. We don't say that often, but Detroit and Orlando. The problem here, I like Detroit in the way they're playing, but Orlando's lost to them back-to-back games. So do they really lose to them 3 in a row? It's interesting because these two teams are 11-36 and 9-40. So you have two teams that are a combined record of 20-76. That's really bad. This total sits at 213. The public likes the under. Typically, when two bad teams get together, I actually like the over. But I'll take lean on Orlando here. Detroit's beat them 97-92 and 110-103 earlier this year. The totals were 215 and 207 in those games. Detroit's playing well, and they've covered 4 in a row, but they lost by 5 to Denver and 6 to Denver. They played really well, quite frankly. Lost by 10 to Utah, lost to Sacramento by 2. The Pistons have actually been a pretty good dog. Their core of Bay and Cunningham and Diallo is pretty good. Orlando was actually favored against the Clippers, though, but they couldn't get it done. You have to be impressed by Detroit with how well they played against Denver. They turned the ball over 25 times against Denver, which is pretty awesome. And the Pistons are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games, following a straight-up loss. But I think Orlando being favored by 1 against the Clippers tells us something. I think Orlando, who beat the Bulls earlier, can beat some decent teams. And I just don't think they lose 3 in a row to Detroit. Finally, Wyoming and Air Force. I like the over there. Wyoming has won by 19 points last time. They split with Air Force. and Air Force won by 3 the time before. You have a 15-3 team versus a 10-8 team hooking up here. The 15-3 team is on the road. Wyoming won by 19 points, as I told you. Air Force does have a little revenge, but Wyoming is off of a 3-point loss to Boise State. They also have Stanford. They also lost to Stanford by 3 points. Credit to Jeff Linder of Wyoming. He took a 9-24 team up to 14-11, and then 15-3 now, 14-11 last year. Wyoming was down 24-32 at the half, though, in their last game, which has to be irritating. Air Force beat San Jose State by 10, then lost to Colorado State by 20. They did beat UNLV by 7 in a shocker of sorts, because UNLV is a top 125 team. So I don't want to go against Air Force completely. They also lost to Boise State by just 6 on the road. They lost to Colorado State by 7 on the road. So some bite to Air Force. Joe Scott of Air Force was 5-20 last year. Now they're 10-8. So a nice turnaround for them. Though I think Air Force probably covers, but keep in mind that Wyoming did beat Nevada by 10 on the road. I like the over. I think Air Force can be an active dog. And I think Wyoming, after they face the top 10 defense against Boise State, will step up here probably for the over. That is your video for today. We kind of went in depth in a few games. I think that's going to be our mojo. So there's your 4 thoughts today. YouTube Premium is between UNLV and Colorado State, Celtics and Hawks, and TGIF. You're going to get the card for free if you're YouTube Premium today. And I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy, working hard for you every single day.